as it relates to this particular eclipse that is expected to, or that will occur actually on Monday, the 8th of April, Belize is not within the path of totality, which means that we are not going to experience a total solar eclipse. However, we are going to see a partial solar eclipse. From what I'm seeing, we are going to be about 40% of occlusion, which means that about 40% of the sun will be covered by the moon. And that that indicate that it will not be very dark. You may recall that we had an annular solar eclipse in October of last year. And that was an eclipse in which the moon basically was within the entire part of entire coverage of the sun, but there was that ring around it, because at that point, the distance between the moon and the earth was not close enough for it to entirely cover the sun. So it's not a total eclipse, but rather described as an annular solar eclipse. In this case, there will be even less coverage. In other words, there will be even less blockage of the sun. So it will not even be as dark as it was for that eclipse that we saw last year. Now, in terms of timing, the information that I have is that it will be starting around about 80 minutes after 11 here local time. The maximum coverage will be about 12:31. And by about 1:45 or so, more or less, it will be all clear. Weather conditions currently, although it's a bit far away, indicate that we'll be under an easterly flow. There's a possibility of isolated showers and the possibility of some cloudiness. We cannot tell for sure if at that particular time it will be cloudy or not. It's not possible to say that. But if it is not cloudy and you're able to look at the sun, which we advise you to do with specialized sunshades, you will maybe see that there's an obstruction between the earth and the sun. You'll see the shadow of the moon, basically, not the shadow, but the actual moon obscuring part of the sun if you look up. If you are not able to look up with those specialized sunshades, you may not even know that there's something covering the sun. It may look like a cloud or something, or it might be, the level of darkness will not be that significant for you to know that there's an eclipse occurring. That's what we expect it to look like at that time.